I'm saying when you watch it, you'll see my hand slip on the mic stand because I just like I had that like 10% doubt.
Bichara, for you, bro.
Hasan Minhaj is one of the most unique and hardworking voices in stand-up comedy. And it's paid off. He was a hugely popular correspondent on The Daily Show. And in a couple of days, he's about to become the first South Asian late-night host in American history with his new show Patriot Act on Netflix. But we have more important stuff to talk about right now, like sneakers.
Oh yeah, so this is stadium goods, man. This is one of my favorite sneaker stores in New York, where you can just blow a lot of disposable income and make bad decisions. But I love this store nonetheless. It's like
my kind of place.
Yeah. It's like a museum for sneakers. I love these, man. The Concords. Oh my God, this is the most beautiful shoe on the planet. It's like a piece of art, man. Thank you, Tinker. Is this so messed up though that I'm like a grown man and I still?
I mean, at least we're not like spending like.
Yeah.
We put this on camera. We're not so that our families can see that we're not spending massive amounts of money.
Our laces, all right.
This is like the vault. These are the most expensive.
Yes,
the
sir.
nicest ones. Amazing.
The trophy case.
It's the trophy case.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'll show it back.
What if this was like our version of Ocean's 8? You know what I mean?
We just swap them out right now?
A sneaker bank heist. Yeah, these are amazing, bro. This is an amazing shoe, man.
So this is the dream shoe.
Remember they had the pair from the auction that lace, right?
Yeah, it might be. They come with the charger and everything.
Oh, this. So these do lace. So would you?
Would I what?
Yeah.
But you can never walk in these. Would you walk in these?
I just don't think it's a wearable shoe. I'm gonna have to wear capris to wear this shoe. I'm gonna straight up.
Or tights.
Yeah. See, the fact that we're having this long conversation means
We
yeah.
thought about it a lot. Or the tag.
I'm talking about the tag and all that stuff because I remember. Look, I'm putting this on wax here. When I was in middle school and high school, there were uncles and stuff that would go to China on business trips, Hong Kong and stuff. They would bring back fakes, and when you would come back with fakes, they would look like this. Like the Nike check would be off. It would be a little bit off center. The material on the top would be like slightly fraying. So to me, I'm like, oh man, like Ajmal Uncle used to bring these back. Oh, so these are the ones that I had in fake. These were in all patent leather, black and red, with the Rasheed Wallace logo, fake. I had these fakes.
Who's the uncle who got them for you?
Actually, no. I got those through like a website. You know, they had those like weird websites
nice,
where
nice,
you can
nice.
get them for like $80 or whatever. Yeah. I got them through like a weird website.
Okay, so you have to liquidate your sneaker collection.
Yes.
You keep only 5 pairs.
Okay.
What are they?
So I'll keep the Air Jordan 1
You
bread.
didn't even blink, bro.
Yeah. I got the Air Jordan. Bro, with I have a newborn baby, so like we had to get rid of stuff. You just got to go like yeah.
Clearance sale.
Yeah, clearance sale. Like, and we live in New York. There's not room. So, Air Jordan 1 Chicago, Air Jordan 1 bread, just like 2 classic shoes. I'd probably keep one of my like Adidas Ultra Boost, just like a travel shoe that like it's like. Bro, I have 5 shoes.
No, I'm laughing because that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, like I need.
And that's
like
exactly the shoe that I was gonna
Yeah,
keep.
because I can travel and work out, and I can just, you know what I mean, and mess it up, but I can even wear it on stage on the road and stuff like that. That gets the job done. And then like I'll have like a Grail shoe, so like the 11, because I just can't get rid of my, you know, bread 11s. And then one more. We're on 5. I'll probably keep my black and cement 3s. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, say goodbye to the rest.
Nice.
Done.
Boom. Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
1 pair. What do you
Zombie
have?
apocalypse, 1 pair. So I gotta be able-
For functionality.
Yeah, I gotta be able
Not
to
like
move.
sentimentality.
I'd have to right now, and I'm saying this as a Nike guy, but I'd have to wear my Ultra Boost because I'd be able to run and just like sprint and do the whole
Absolutely
thing.
my
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Absolutely my. That was
Yeah.
my only worry is that you need boots to like crush zombie skulls.
Oh,
But you can't run in
right.
boots.
Yeah.
You can't run in boots. And the Ultra Boost is the most comfortable.
Comfortable. Yeah, and I've ran in them. Like I've ran in them on the road, and yeah, they're great.
Wait, do you actually run? Are you a fitness guy?
Yeah, I'll exercise and stuff on the road. Dude, I'm on the road, man. I gotta like, otherwise I'll become like.
Like me?
It'd be a bad situation.
No exercise, terrible diet, and bad sleeping patterns. can send one pair of shoes back in time to 14-year-old Hasan.
Oh, yeah. Bread 11s. I'll send those. I wanted those so bad, man.
I love how there's
I already know. What's up, man? All right.
not even 2 seconds to think.
Yeah,
These
man.
questions.
Come on, man.
Okay, you get a phone call.
Yeah. This stuff makes my dad so mad. The fact that I know it like this.
You get a phone call from Hasan in the future.
Uh-huh.
Hasan,
Yeah.
I'm about to take my second Netflix special.
Okay.
Something happened. I don't have shoes. I'm opening a time portal. I need you to send me a pair. I'm wearing... And the phone cuts out. Portal is open. What do you play through?
He needs to, okay. So he needs something. So for my thing is that you want something that's like hot but timeless.
It's got to be universal.
Yeah.
Ish.
It's gotta age well. So I wore these in the special because it's just an all white.
I was gonna
It's
ask
just
you.
an all white Jordan.
I
1.
have looked so closely.
People
at
don't
this
know.
record. Yeah,
People
because
don't
the
know.
light's hitting it so hard.
Yeah.
You can't see the form.
Yeah.
So, I'm like,
So what did you?
use high tops?
Yeah. What did
Yeah,
you
I
think
thought
it
they
was?
were white dunks.
Oh, you thought I was wearing dunks?
Which is close.
Close.
Can you tell the difference between dunks and Jordan 1s?
Yeah, if I take a look at like this specific toe box. When you look at the trunk, it's hard, but if you look at this part, yeah.
And these are the ones you were
These
wearing.
are the ones, man. A lot of people have asked me.
Nice.
This is like an exclusive. I'm putting this on wax. You know what, man? This is gonna sound dumb. I would send these again. Cause it's a white sneaker. You can't go wrong with it.
Absolutely.
You do either all white or like just a dark, like a black sneaker.
Yeah,
It'll
I was gonna
age
say
well.
like
Yeah.
this, or if I was gonna pick a black, I would pick like a black Stan Smith with a white sole.
Yeah, perfect.
Just something classic,
Yeah,
basic.
and it'll just like last. My big thing is stuff that will last the test of time. I'm about that. Yeah.
You're
Air
in
Max-
you're
Air
in
Max
legacy
One-
mode,
Air
bro.
Max- yeah, legacy moves only, bro.
Baby shoes,
Oh,
bro.
can I tell you a real thing?
Yeah, go on.
So with baby shoes, I haven't bought any, and because here's my thing is, if Ruhi wants them, that's my daughter's name. If Ruhi wants them, I want it to be a special thing. She's got to ask me. She's got to get like good grades or whatever. Something's got to happen for this exchange to happen. Because I refuse to be a legacy dad. There's a lot of these like legacy parents that are like,
hate to tell
I
you,
was a huge fan, and so like here, I just bought out the store for my son and daughter. I'm like, no.
Uncle Aamer might have thrown a spanner in that plan.
Oh, because you brought stuff as a gift? Yeah. So wait, that totally works.
But are you just gonna hold those hostage?
No,
And be like,
no.
Get your first day, and you can have me.
Nah, Roywood Jr. gave me some. So like he has a son, Henry Warren, and then he's like, give this to your daughter. I'm like, cool. And then a couple other friends have been like, hey, here you go. So
Nice.
a couple other friends got me like Jordan, I think 12 or 13s or whatever for her. So yeah, I'm open to gifts, but
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Like they're so cute.
yeah.
And they're so expensive. Like they just don't get cheap at all.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Hey, man, I've never actually walked in here when the lights are on. This is crazy. You know, at the Comedy Cellar, the way it works is you have to have 2 vouchers from 2 OGs that generally have to vouch for you, and then you get a chance to audition. You audition for Esty, and Esty's like the booker of the club. She's passed everybody from like all the photos that you saw on the wall coming down. She's passed everybody, right? So the big thing when I first moved to New York, when I got the job at The Daily Show, was I got to be good enough at stand-up to make one of the OGs want to vouch for me. So I did my whole run of Homecoming King at Off-Broadway with Colin Quinn. And at my very last day of doing it with him, like when we were graduating from the venue, I was like, Colin, will you vouch for me with Esty? And he's like, you're not in at the Comedy Cellar? I'm like, no, man, I'm not. Like, will you vouch for me, please? So Colin vouched and Jeff Ross vouched.
Jeff Ross vouch.
Yeah. And then you have 5 minutes on a Friday, but they're hot, man. It's like a 10 o'clock show on a Friday.
Yeah, Joel was saying it's like it's a sweet spot.
It's a sweet spot. Like you're the third up. Like the host goes up, the first comic goes up. I think the second comic goes up, then you go up. It's like a nice spot. Yeah.
Do you remember what you did?
Yeah, I remember the show said it. Yeah, I knew I was like, all right, I have to have like 3 sledgehammers here.
And then you basically know when you walk off?
You get off stage and Esty will tell you if you get passed or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
When 9/11 happened, I was a sophomore in high school. My dad sits everybody down at the dinner table. He's like, all right, Hasan, whatever you do not tell people you're Muslim. Do not talk about politics. I was like, all right, Dad, I'll just hide it. Cool. This just rubs off.
Homecoming King, to me, was actually like a very British Australian style.
Yes.
Like 1 hour narrative.
Yeah.
Actual stories about your life, very vulnerable, very personal.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Thank you, man. The fact that it meant something to you meant a lot.
Okay, so when I watched it, like multiple times I wanted to cry. Once I actually fell on the floor. Like my wife was really looking at me like, what? Like we watch a lot of comedy.
Right.
But like our lives are so parallel. Like your relationship with your sister.
Yeah.
Your sister's a lawyer? My sister's a doctor, of course. Like the
relationship with our dads.
Yeah, everything. It was just like, and it was so original. Like for me, it was like, this is like a historic change in the way like we see comedy about being an immigrant.
Wow.
The way, like, for me, Russell Peters was.
Yeah.
You know?
Like an inflection point.
Yeah, like, not like any disrespect to, like, I wouldn't be a comedian if I hadn't watched Russell Peters.
Yeah.
But there was one way to talk about being an immigrant, and this is literally, like, the next step. Like, and it was so much, like, it was so much about paying tribute to your parents. Like, in a very loving way. And still being able to make fun of them and still being, you know. It was amazing, dude. It was really,
Thanks,
like.
man. I remember when you texted me about it. That meant a lot.
When I was 17, I turned on TV and it was like some minor channel was playing a Margaret Cho special. I had no idea what was going on. It was amazing. It was amazing. And that was the first time I'd ever seen like deep alternative sort of style comedy. Like, never seen it.
Yeah.
It was just by accident.
I saw Never Scared. Dude, I was in college, man. And I'm like, yo, what is this? It's talking about like war and race and all this like heavy stuff. Because before that, I thought stand-up comedy was what Seinfeld does. And, you know what I mean? Just in front of the big yeah. I was like, that's the worst part of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Like, get to the show. And then I saw that, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And I was a speech and debate kid. And so to me, I was like, oh, it's funny speech and debate.
Yeah, and you already knew how to write it.
Yeah, and then the next big inflection point for me was like seeing Mike Birbiglia live, like seeing storytellers do comedy. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is
theater. Basically.
Yeah, theater. Yeah, seeing theater to see like, haven't you felt that way? Like you felt like there's limitations to the medium.
Definitely.
Like holding a microphone on stage in front of people in a comedy club setting, they're ordering drinks, or even a theater setting. There's limitation to, hey, did you guys hear about this thing?
Yeah.
Or, hey, I experienced this thing. You need like reference points. So theater was the level up for me to be like, oh, I can bring in audio visual, I can introduce new media, I can change mood through lighting. And it doesn't betray the art form itself.
It doesn't betray the medium.
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
Like my dad's from that generation, like a lot of immigrants, where he feels like if you come to this country, you pay this thing like the American dream tax, right? Like you're gonna endure some racism, and if it doesn't cost you your life, well, hey, you lucked out, pay it. There you go, Uncle Sam. But for me, like a lot of us, I was born here. So I actually have the audacity of equality. Like I'm like, no, I'm in honors gov. I have it right here. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. All men are created equal.
So my main thing was X-Men, Batman, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Is that what you grew up on as well?
Yeah, Batman animated series. X-Men on Fox, that one. And then, Spider-Man. Why do you think comic books speak to us? As people of color.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah. Because we feel like we're mutants, right? That's the way I felt.
We feel like we're mutants.
Yeah.
We want to imagine a reality where we're not oppressed.
Uh-huh.
We have some kind of... Our real world superpowers are totally lame, i.e. getting straight A's on everything.
Right.
You know, we want to save the day.
Yeah.
I think it's like the perfect like alternate world for us to live in.
But also superheroes have autonomy.
Yeah.
Like their circumstances suck, and they can use the thing that they're being persecuted for to liberate themselves.
Totally. And even if your civilian life sucks, like Peter Parker, you can jump out of your window and be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Whereas
if
you're a brown kid, you're grounded forever.
Now, a lot of people think Steve Bannon is the reason Donald Trump dog whistles to racists. And that is just not true. Ask Steve Bannon. Is Steve Bannon here? I do not see Steve Bannon. I do not see Steve Bannon. Not see Steve Bannon. Not see Steve Bannon.
I see you do stuff like correspondence dinner. I mean, what kind of pressure is that before you do it? I'm just like thinking about it gives me anxiety.
It's like, you know what's I actually don't really see it as pressure. I see it as like this huge opportunity because, look, a lot of times on our show, we're shouting into a vacuum. We're like talking to a camera, but we're saying these jokes, and we know the people that we're talking about, they'll never see it. It's for people who need our comedy as catharsis.
It's validation.
Yeah, but there's something incredibly powerful in saying the jokes to their face. And that's like, to me, that's like really exciting. And once you can sort of divorce yourself from, hey, this won't get the same response it would get at, say, a theater or a club. But believe me, like, people at home are going to really resonate with this. Once you can
The
divorce
other thing,
yourself
not
from
being able to
the
feed off
reaction,
the-
yeah. Once you can divorce yourself from that, then you can really sort of like actually like sit and live in the awkwardness. And then you realize like groans and silence are applause breaks. And also those things are really exciting because I really treat them like concept albums. This is my 30-minute political special.
Right.
It's like, you can go back and revisit it anytime. This is 25 minutes on this particular topic during this particular period of time, making jokes about these particular characters
Does that
were
make
in
it
the room.
easier? Because it's so specific, and you can mine more out of like.
It's like a homework assignment,
Yeah.
but like,
You're such a nerd. Bro.
yeah, you know, but like,
Well, I break it down like an essay, right?
yeah, it's like a homework assignment, but yeah.
Which you're used to getting A's on.
Yeah,
We've
yeah,
been
yeah.
trained well.
So when you come back to stand up,
What am I coming? I think like
you're
just
gonna get inspiration.
No, I
You
think
know what?
I am. Like,
you truly are a genius because you're like, I
Come
can't
on,
do it
bro.
unless I'm inspired.
I'm-
That's the
no,
way
dude,
geniuses work.
that's just being lazy. That's being lazy, bro. That's being like.
But
that's
the
like,
fact that you're able to turn around material that resonates with people that quickly,
you know what it is.
your shit pops, bro.
But
I have to like work on it, like for like months and months. Residency and 90 shows later.
No, but that's like a 3-minute bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's a 3-minute bit, like that Nazi punching thing. I said this is the first time I did it, but I hadn't been on stage for like a year.
Right.
So like that's not enough to sustain. Like, this is what it is. I was the kid who got by cramming. You know what I mean? Like I would pass the test, and I would do okay.
And will your dad always
or
get
do
mad
well.
at you? It's like,
Yeah.
If you studied or if you applied.
Yeah, exactly. So even though I did well, even if I did really well, like it always hurt him, like, but you didn't try. And I
Right.
was like, but I
What does
did
it matter?
fine, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I've realized over the course of this conversation,
Yeah.
that's how I got through stand-up.
Oh.
I wouldn't sit and like try stuff and fail and try and fail and try and fail. I just wait for like the next thing to come to me.
Right.
And then as I go harder and harder, stand-up got harder.
Like building an hour and.
Yeah, so now I think the only way for me to do it is to like completely change how I write. Like, just actually write.
You don't actually put pen to paper? You just write it in your phone, or? Are you serious? The Nazi punching bit, you just had it in your head.
I'll
bro.
write like a set list. I'll write like the points of the set.
Okay, bullet points. Wait, are you asking for political violence? No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You didn't have to write out that exchange.
But if you watch it again, you see I hesitated on that punchline.
Oh yeah, boo-hoo, Aamer.
No,
You're doing a joke for the first time, and you're like, if you actually noticed, it wasn't
No,
perfect
but
the first time I did it off the top of my
but-
dome. If you notice, it's not perfect.
I'm saying when you watch it, you'll see my hand slip on the mic stand because I just like I had that like
Oh, okay.
10% doubt.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
for you, bro.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying. It was,
bro, Aamer, I have so much empathy for you, bro. I mean, how could you fuck up a bit that you've done for the first time and you never even wrote down? I'm
just saying.
How do you live with yourself, bro?
and also that could stand up to his voice. Chuck has one of the most distinct and recognizable voices in hip hop.